Hello, once again, this is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. All right, so in this video, what we like to discuss is that Judge Simpson hears a disturbing case where the defendant had his license suspended. But what actually the defendant testifies, you're going to hear in this case, how he felt like he was targeted, right? And Judge Simpson is just in shock hearing some of the testimony, and he's holding back some of the things that he even want to say. Like he's trying to determine what's going on, where the defendant goes and say that instead of the cops even giving him back the keys, they threw the keys back in the car, and he had to walk 5 hours just to get this keys so he can get back in his house. Very, very disturbing case, but nevertheless, thank you for all my new subscribers. As we are on the road to 10,000, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. We're dropping heat. Yes, indeed. You can support the channel through Super Chat and Cash App, but nevertheless, let's dive into the content.
Right. Your name? Jessica. All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to speak to the state prosecutor, and we're asking for an adjournment please, to handle the some of the financial things, and then we'll come back before you
With the license?
Yes,
Let's see.
if the court was so indulgent.
Yeah, not a problem. Okay, so this isn't. License-wise, it's not bad. Did anybody know that?
I didn't hear you, sir.
To get a license,
Yes.
this is not in bad shape at all. You got issued a license and then it's just suspended.
That's correct, Your Honor. There was an unpaid moving violation, and then the license was suspended.
Correct. And is this our ticket or? Well, okay, I guess, and counsel, I just didn't know if you were aware. There's only one thing suspending. And it happens to be out of our court.
It happens to be out of this court?
Yeah, I have it as a 14A. And it's a no proof of insurance.
So, okay. So can we get time to pay that?
Well, do we know how much is owing on it?
$276.
Okay.
Well, that's
276. How long will that?
276. Okay, Your
Does
Honor.
that hang on real quick. Does that include the 45?
That does include the 45,000. It looks like she has other civil infraction. That's outstanding. Yeah, suspending her license potentially.
There are three. It's all right. There are three other licenses that may be suspending his license.
That I do not show that are suspending his license, but potentially could. I can print the register of action.
Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
She's going to print me out a register of action.
We're going to get, so there's the one no proof that we're talking about that I'm looking, and I see that as suspending your license, right?
Huh?
Yeah, again, that I see as suspending your license. There are three others that are out there that aren't at this time, but might. So at some point, and I think I see those, but not, I see three other violations, and they're probably those. They're not suspending at this point your license. So ideally what ideally the way to do it is to try to get them all done. Because otherwise what will happen is, I was thinking initially it was just going to be this one, and then I would let you pay the 45 clearance so that you'd be good to go and then pay off the ticket at some point. But if I do that, you may end up paying 45 a number of times. And so I don't want you to have to do that.
Thank you.
That makes sense?
Very much so. Pocket sense.
Yes, it does. So let's see what we, yeah. What was,
Thank you for that.
what was the, why didn't you get the, let's look at just the one that's suspending your license now. Why didn't you get that one paid? That wasn't.
The no proof of insurance, the no proof of insurance happened with the state police and not, but he said my license was suspended when he did that. He arrested me and impounded my car on 5/27. I've got a notification.
On 5?
Yes, May 27th. Everything.
Hang on real quick. Oh, that's this one.
So there's two separate 527 pullovers.
Got it. He's got a 527.
If the reason that.
Yes, and there are 2 citations from MSP at that time. No proof of insurance, which is not the suspension. And driving without a seatbelt. Those 2 are not yet suspending because they just defaulted. So your dates are gone.
Oh, seatbelt ticket? No.
Which,
The speeding ticket.
these are the civil infractions that he received at the same time he got this. These were from February with.
So hold it. They wrote him for the misdemeanor.
Excuse us, Your Honor. I apologize.
No, it's okay. They wrote him for the misdemeanor, gave him a ticket for, and then impounded your vehicle?
It's still an impound, Your Honor.
Later, these were all, the speeding ticket happened in February.
Right.
And then, so I got a speeding ticket. That's what the ticket said, speeding. And then, so I'm driving, this was 5/27, and I'm driving. I didn't think my license was suspended. I didn't know, because I didn't get anything in the mail. I just thought I had an unpaid ticket, which I know I got an unpaid ticket. And so I was DoorDash, and I have the ticket here, what they wrote for the tickets. And so on 5/27, he arrested me and said it's because I had a suspended license. He arrested me and found in my car immediately.
We set a trial date.
They arrested you, impounded your car, and then threw in some other tickets just cause.
Yeah, he said they told me, I've been told that the details don't matter, but they matter to me. I was pulled over for a seatbelt, and so
Right.
and he was behind me, whether he saw me or not, that's whatever. But he pulled me over, and like he just quickly arrested me. He came, he got my license, went back, and he said, "We're impounding your car because your license is suspended, and I pulled you over for your seatbelt." But then I wanted the Washington police to come, so they came, but they took my wallet and they threw out all my stuff onto the passenger seat. They took out the contents of my wallet and threw it everywhere.
Who?
The police.
The sheriff or
So I was he arrested me, and I'm in the car, in the front seat of the police car. I'm in the front seat, and I'm in handcuffs. And then Sackstrup's towing pulls up right away, and then he takes my wallet and my apartment keys, and he puts it in the car. And then so Washington police were there too. They take my wallet, and they took all my stuff out of my wallet and threw it on the seat. And then they took my car. And so since I said, "Hey, I need my keys," and he didn't give me my keys. So I had to walk 5 hours at night to get my keys from the towing company. And so, and they took the car, so I haven't been able to make any money.
Oh, I'm not smiling at you or because I think it's funny. This is probably a look of amazement. Let's do this. No. Go ahead, Mark.
So the civil infraction is suspending the license. When he was arraigned, the magistrate already gave him permission to pay the clearance fee.
So he had permission to pay the clearance fee on that one
On that
already.
one, but that doesn't stop the rest from doing what they're gonna do. That's all.
All right. That's because I don't even want the answer to this, but I have to ask it. Did they take you to the jail?
He just arrested me, put me in the front of the cop car. I was in the front passenger seat of the cop car. And he's right in the driver's seat. And then the Washington police is going through my car, go all through it. And just threw out all the stuff in my wallet on the chair or in the passenger seat. Took my keys, my wallet.
Okay.
I didn't go to jail.
But they didn't arrest you.
But no, they just took my car. And so I was able to walk. They put me in handcuffs and put me in the cop car and then searched my car. And then Sack Struffs was there in like 5 minutes. And they took it. I watched them take my car. I'm sitting in the cop car as they're driving away with my car. I said, hey, I need my keys. And he didn't go get my keys, my apartment keys, not the car keys, my apartment keys. Then he let me out of the car and took the handcuffs off and just drove off. And then I called the police to ask, can anyone help me with a ride? Because I didn't have any money. They took my wallet, but everything was in my car, which was 5 miles. It was this was late. It was late. So I had to walk at night. It was dark. And
Well, hold it. Where were you walking
to the towing company.
Oh, because you had to go to, so you had to walk, because that happened right out here.
Yeah.
And then you had to walk all the way to Sack Strips down on State Street.
Yeah, but I live right
on Glencoe.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, part of my problem, I don't know about the stuff. I don't stand into that. But what I do know is this. I'm looking at your driving record, and your driving record is just not substantial at all. I mean, it's like you had 2 bad days. Well, yeah, you had 2 bad days, February 25th and May 27th.
Yeah.
You need to stay inside when anything has a 2 or 5 in it. All right. Let's do this. Let me pass the matter a second and let me take a look at these. Let's see if we can just get you. I mean, I'll adjourn it out and give you time to do whatever, but I want to see what I can do because this. I don't know why I don't know why on a DWLS you were put in cuffs. I don't. Oh, maybe I do know, and I don't want to say it.
We'll come back up, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll pass the matter briefly.
Thank
Okay.
you. Officer, I'll leave this here.
Well, you can take it with you.
Okay, till we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to my car for a minute, finish my coffee.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, and then we'll get you back up. I just want to take a look at some stuff. And
Thank you, Your Honor.
you're welcome.
Okay, so far you hear this disturbing case. Hello from Iowa. Thank you for sharing the videos. No problem, Miss Anne Marie. No problem, Miss Anne Marie. So basically, what I'm saying is, you see how these cases are going out, and it's just not cool to treat a person like that. Throw all the contents. The man is asking for his car keys. You don't even give him his car keys, and what you do, you just cast him aside like it's just something to do. And I just think that's messed up. Even Judge Simpson was shocked, and like he even said over his presiding, the gentleman's driving record wasn't that bad. We all make mistakes on the road. Nobody's perfect on the road, even though everybody thinks they are the best drivers in the world. You go to a different city or state, and then you're going to see the behavior of the drivers going to be a tad bit different. But nevertheless, this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe as we be keep coming to you with more videos in the future. Trust me, I got some videos lined up. I just can't do them all in a day, but I do have some videos lined up ready to rock and roll. But once again, we'll see you in the next video.